Ollie, there you are. Okay. Yeah, son of Sylvester and Annabella Lesage, thanks in large part to his mother's machinations, Olivier, whatever, was anointed Emperor of the Holy Empire, triggered his half-brother, Prince Dion, to launch a coup. Sinister goading drove Dion to madness, led to his own demise, pierced through the heart by Dion's spear. As the boy died, his body crumpled into dust, proof that he'd become naught but another puppet of Ultima. Yeah.
So the boy was real, but because he was Ultima, he crumbled into dust?
The boy, exactly. The boy was real, but by that point, there was zero boy in there. It was just Ultima. Whatever transition occurred and whenever it occurred, I don't know if we have that, but considering how much of a dick he's been, it could have been from the jump, you know? But yeah. Well, they also spared the video game having to fucking show you an impaled kid bleeding out by having him straight up turn into evil man, you know, right off the bat. So, yeah. Is that an Akashic possession? If that's kind of the similar level of control that we saw with like anyone that gets, you know, mother crystalled out.
Oh.
But in this case, I guess if Ultima jumps into the body and is puppeting it, then you're just, you die the same way an Akashic dies.
Okay, yeah.
But he's just fully, you're not, you're gone. You're gone. The kid was, if that's the case,
Ultima
then
was like a surge of ether inside the kid or something?
So if that's the case, if Oliver was a Akashic basically and possessed, and like he was zomboed like immediately, there was no kid. It was all Ultima. Yeah. Unless there's things I don't know or misunderstanding, of course. And I wanted to just go back to hers. 100% Zombo from birth. Fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Former Empress.
Let's get one page back on this one.
Empress Emeritus of the Holy Empire of Sunbreak and Vicereine of the Imperial Province of Rosaria, which she rules with an iron fist. She also long labored to see her son, Prince Olivier, seated on his father's throne, a plan that comes to fruition after she schemes with Hugo Kupka to bring an end to Dalmacia's long siege of Twinside and sees this triumph ascribed to the young prince.
And then,
former Empress of the Holy Empire of Sunbreak, after the fall of Rosaria and the death of Archduke Elwin, she remarried Emperor Sylvestre and bore him a son, Olivier. It was her dream that together with Sylvestre she should found a new bloodline, one blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix.
I see. Okay.
Alas, her dreams were to be crushed in the wreckage of the Crystalline Dominion when a maddened Dion slew Olivier, and she was to end her life before the disbelieving eyes of the sons she had betrayed.
Yeah, like it's I mean, even if it's like, oh, you're a ghost, get away from it. No, you're complete and utter cowardice. You just, you know, that's the one thing that, like, this is gonna be a wild pull, but like this sliver of a doubt in my brain that goes like, what if Epstein really just did it? Right? Is what if he was that fucking evil? And in his brain, he was like, yeah, but if I ever have to face the consequences, I'll just press the off button. Right? I'm gonna live the most insane, fucked up life, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And then whenever consequences come around, I'm out. There's something about that line of thought that I can believe someone can do. You know, it's fucked.
I'll be a fucker until.
But you basically can be the type of person that can be that evil and just actually go like, and then I'll just never have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with the consequences, and I have no fear of just Alt F4.
Okay, yeah. When you're committed to the life,
yeah,
I guess.
That's, you know what I mean? It's like so like I'm having that kind of moment of just like with her, we're just like, no, you're not facing your consequences, right? You're losing your mind, you're going crazy, but your reality shattering. But probably under saner circumstances, you could just be like, nah, I don't want to deal with my actions. I don't want to deal with... Fuck sowing. Sowing sucks.
Yeah.
Reaping rules. Or other way around, rather. Sowing sucks. No.
Sewing is awesome.
Sowing is awesome. Reaping is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ultimate you didn't win. I could see that, you know? Even though the odds are extremely unlikely. So let me just reread that part that talked about her bloodline. Having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led her to being proposed to as a bride of the young Archduke. Right. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, and then let's just go back to Elwyn to just confirm for a second. It said his father was the previous Phoenix?
Oh, I forgot.
Not here. Yes, here we go. Elwyn was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix, passed away. So he got skipped over. Yeah. Right. Okay. So his dad was the previous Phoenix, and so naturally the bloodline is going to be like the Phoenix is going to be with him, but peripherally the Lesages, while not actually the Rossfields, other women of this line gave birth to previous Phoenixes.
Did she take on the name Lesage?
Oh, hold on a second.
If you look at the first page,
rather,
does she change name? Yeah,
Annabella Rossfield.
Yeah.
Yes. So her family that she was born of,
she could make Phoenix magic.
Multiple people of that family line hooked up with other Rossfields of Elwyn's line beforehand, and as a kind of branch family would create Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Therefore, she was like, "Oh yeah, there's a good likelihood I can do it too." Right, so that's kind of what I was wondering, because what I was getting confused by, I was like, wait, like the Rossfields had the Phoenix, why did she, what was it that it mentioned about her having some ability? And it's like, okay, previous in her family, right.
How close of a cousins, like first degree?
Oh god damn it, dude. Look, it's old times, man. You know how this shit goes. You know how it goes.
Looks good.
Are we Game of Thrones or are we Game of Thrones?
Looks good.
Motherfucker got called a kinslayer just now.
Yep.
Right? We're still Game of Thronesing. Like, let's not pretend. It is what it is. Targaryens.
Well,
we roll it.
Really did keep it in the family.
I mean, shit. Even the little phoenix flying around with Bahamut in the sky there looks like a scene out of House of the Dragon from just now. Even though it was from beforehand. It was wild. Okay, so her ultimate goal was like, let's make a new family with dominance nonstop. Let's Dami Mommy it up. What that neck do? Nothing?
The
Cool.
door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
Oh, that's good.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Torgal's mad. Didn't get a piece of that neck. The little shake, you know?
Yep. Without letting go, you know?
What do we got? Show me.
Oh yeah, you got some light. It's true.
All right, give me a minute here to just Just
Just a second, folks.
all right.
There we go. The
So
lab is open.
seems like a good place to dump a fuck ton of what we just earned. 34.
Almost 3,500, yeah. Can buy
Uh-huh.
all 3 of those for now.
Let me see. Is there any? I think I refunded everything I'm not currently using. Right?
Okay.
So max damage, mobility on another icon. Same for this. And these two. Yeah, by the default. Yeah, okay. So right off the bat, Wings of Light. So your circle ability is to straight up start casting. Uh-huh. There's no small version of this then.
So are you still like fighting normally?
No, while you're floating around, it doesn't look like you can do much.
Casting progress can be monitored. Cannot be executing in level 1.
You gotta dodge!
Spell effect increases with level. Abilities are unavailable while casting.
Whoa, hold
but
up
you
a
can
second.
dodge.
Did that dodge increase the levels to 2 right away?
Executing a Mega Flare dodge rapidly fills the casting gauge. Okay, so you can dodge while building that up.
Defense. Defense. Okay, so float around and then...
Dodge.
Well, considering though, I mean, like thinking about the types of enemies that just kind of stand around, the grunts, it's going to be... they just kind of stare at you, but for the big boys, certainly you could probably get a couple of those off if you can swing through a combo. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Maximum 4. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Mega Flare dodge. Mega Flare dodge. Is that releasing after the dodge right away?
I think it's while you're charging, you dodge. Precisely dodging an attack is called Mega Flare dodge. Executing a Mega Flare dodge rapidly fills the casting gauge.
So then doing a Mega Flare dodge does not, in fact, spend it.
No, it's just a dodge.
It's just a free...
And it gives
and you get a
the-
free Mega Flare for the process.
Yeah.
Taking damage cancels it. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, just a full-on defensive stance. All right. Impulse.
Spheres of light.
Tracking.
Continuous damage.
Detonate.
Several spheres of concentrated light energy.
I mean,
Pursue. Continuous damage. Press the execute button a second time, will explode it.
Wow. And they're taking hit stop over that. Or a hit stun, rather.
And the explosion strength is determined by how many times the spheres have struck their targets. It's maxed out when they glow bright orange. And you can trigger them whenever, regardless of Clive's recovery status.
Okay, so if you don't trigger the explosion and they glow orange, do they fade out eventually or detonate themselves?
Oh yeah, is there an automatic...
Can you just set it and forget it? And they juggle as well? That's pretty cool. Okay. 25-second cooldown. Yeah, fair enough. And then increase the number of orbs on the upgrade. Okay. That looks pretty useful. Flare breath. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Cook.
Continuous damage.
Continuous damage. Reposition. Okay. So kind of like the Stinger, but walk around.
You can move, you can aim, and you can push or pull enemies to a desired location.
Repositioning. That's cool. You're going to get hit by magic in the back and arrows and shit, but
27-second cooldown.
yeah. I imagine it's more about positioning and stagger than it is about damage. Let's see. Strike multiple enemies with a single flare breath. Yeah. Seems like a utility thing. And then satellite. Oh,
Light aspected familiars
okay.
that attack any enemy on which Clive uses magic.
Funnel. Straight up.
A funnel? Okay.
Or options, depending on whether you want to talk Gradius or Gundam. The thing that floats next to you that just keeps on swinging and shooting. Nice.
Determine Gundam world. Okay, now I know.
Yeah. There's funnels are where my brain goes to.
Follow-up attack when you do magic, charge magic, magic burst, and precision shot.
Even if Clive is recovering and cannot cast a spell, you can still press L1 to attack.
And you can use it in combination with Mega Flare.
So you can pop shots off while charging and floating around. Yeah, okay. So anytime you're unable to act. Increase the number of satellites. A full minute on cooldown. Okay. These are pretty useful. I like them a lot better than the Rama stuff. And then Giga Flare. Yeah. Charging my laser. Get Mexi beams.
Can aim with both 6. Okay.
Minute on this one too. And that's it. Beam. What the fuck do you want? Okay. Okay, I like these two, I think, more than the others for now. And if we pull this out...
You still have money for one more, except the top one.
Upgrading this is...
Mastery increases maximum Mega Flare level to 4.
Oh, it's just straight to mastery. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's fuck with it,
One at a time.
and then we'll see what we want to take off and put on. Diamond armlets. Don't mind if I do. This can stay. All right. Garuda and Rook's Gambit later.
Bahamut.
All right, brain, what makes more sense? Yeah, I think this makes more sense on square, and then satellite on triangle.
Oh no, we're going down. Still going down. Why is it not going up anymore?
Because I'm not in the stance.
Oh.
It's a mash.
Oh, you can't hold it? Okay. Oh.
Word? Did that auto deflect off of your... Huh.
Bonk.
Alright, let's see how quickly I can pull this out, and then let's say I want to go like... No, you can't do that. Can I go like one dodge right away? Circle R1? No. There's a little, yeah, there's a little moment there. That's generous. Two. Okay, so I think to get to 4, you have to get them all while the meter is rising.
Oh.
I think it's like Or is it
Level
just
4 is
upgrading?
upgraded, the
It's
mastery,
upgrading.
right?
It's upgrading. Okay. You're capped at 2 until you pop it up further. Right, mastery increases to 4. True. Okay, that makes sense. So in that case, let's say we go to Rama's out. Let's pull it out of Rook's Gambit. Everything else is empty here, right? Oh, Deadly Embrace 2 is probably gone. Yeah. Okay. And then... Alright, level 4. 2 of them.
Level 3. Level 4.
So last time it looked like it almost auto... Oh, but if I don't have Garuda, I can't pull him down anymore right here for a half stagger. So no more half staggers. Look how long this is lasting, though.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So now you need to decide what you want for real. Do you want a Rook Gambit or pull down? Or do you want the counter? Or do you want the dodges?
I mean, it just adds a lot to the damage, no matter what. Yeah. Okay. I guess you trade off a half stagger, and then they auto charge anyways. That feels worth it. For sure.
Oh,
Doesn't interrupt him though. He slows him down, but he's still doing it.
yeah. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the will and the health. I'm not sure.
Huh. All right. How's that damage increase? 32. Can't afford it.
Ooh.
Damn. Nope. Too rich for my blood.
Yeah, you can aim for the head with that, apparently.
Oh, for a little bit extra? Okay. Alright, so what's Flare Breath about then? Let's see.
Wow, headshots, huh?
And maybe... Yeah, I was thinking about pulling it off of DT, but... Let's see what the refund... Yeah, okay, it's more than enough, for sure.
Just for the test, yeah.
Alright. Flare Breath, and... this, for 1 bar down. Reasonable. And let's switch up to... let's see. Minotaur, Guardian, Iron Giant, Lich, Imperial Champion. Give me like a Dragoon. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, this is gonna help with grunts, but this is not for big enemies. Maybe on a stagger. Feels like they serve the same purpose almost, except you can position with the one and that other one you can't. Yeah, I wouldn't use both of those for that form. No, the options seem a lot cooler. And then let's see how this deals with big enemies too. Oh wait, no, take this off. Yeah, no flare. Impulse. Oh, all four hit you. Oh, that's good.
And then you have to detonate it.
Yeah. Or if you miss, then you miss. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. The fact that they keep hitting you is actually pretty good. I don't mind that at all.
Wow. So you do that into like Mega Flare.
Can I can't cast once I'm already in this form. I can't cast. Ah. Right. Okay. Let's
Try not to move too much while charging your flare. The meter goes up way
when you
faster.
stand still. Oh, look at that. There's a speed decrease.
Isn't that some Virgil shit? Oh,
Yeah. Concentration. Definitely. Down to the dodge as well. It is concentration. Ah, almost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I get the gist. All right.
And last thing, I think people said you can taunt
To get the aggro
while charging. Okay.
to get them to attack more often. Cool.
Just slap your butt in front of them. Well, that's pretty fast. Oh my god. I'm surprised like he's still moving and stuff.
Oh, I thought I turned it off. I was confused there. Good timing. This is supposed to be satellite. So we're gonna go satellite and Giga Flare, I think. Yeah. Gotta get it right. Gotta see.
Yeah, it's hard to see what's
It's hard to see him, yeah. I see. Okay. There's a lot of standing still and just letting it cook there, but we'll fuck around with it for a bit there. Yeah, all right.
Interesting.
And you're just kind of floating and dodging, and just things are dying in the process too. It's like, yeah, the stronger you get, the less you have to play. That's wild.
And the lab is closed. Good session. You got your bearings a bit with it?
Definitely. It's very passive. But like, yeah.
Stand still.
Concentration is definitely the comparison point.
Still alive, are ya?
I hope you're not expecting me to explain these skies. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it were the end of the world.
Man, I saw Rubicon. These guys ain't shit.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right, and that's from the few associates I haven't lost contact with.
But as the old saying goes,
There's opportunity in adversity. The market for sharp steel's more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather.
come back soon.
Yo, what about Dion's boy? Can we go see him?
Who?
Dion's dude.
Terrence?
Trouble with your gear?
Yeah.
That's been cooked for sure.
Has he? How do you know?
I don't know.
If he hasn't, he might have some fucking motivation to do some cool shit. You know?
I hope he has wings.
Use it. Use it.
Fretting about us, guys.
Won't help me get any of my work done. So I'm gonna keep my forge and leave, saving the world to those who are better suited to the task.
Unless that is...
They fancy giving me a hand shoeing the birds.
Okay, Blackthorn.
So, what'll it be?
It'll be something that Hodor can do
Damn.
on the cheap. Are we about to replace Excalibur already? That's wild.
One mission, baby.
One mission! And Excalibur has been fucking replaced. Planned obsolescence. What is this Apple market we are entering? What the fuck? Bro. Blackthorn Cook? Is that what we're doing?
No scratches, all right?
That's crazy.
That's a good blade. Look at that edge.
One goddamn mission. Wait, oh, we got 3 white worm bone. Okay.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
All right. Any reinforcements for me? Yeah. For sure.
Take those.
Yeah, that should do you. That it?
I can't stop thinking about the legendary blade of... What's that? Next mission. Oh, there you go, then. There's a bit of sword.
Clive.
After all the fucking trouble I went through.
First weighing you down.
Lovely.
Alright, Karen. Well, let us know when you get something useful for once. I just saw you buy that shite!
Literally robbing her blind.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What's on your mind?
Ignoring things. What are you up to, lady?
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another. Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
Oh. Already on the little brother, huh?
We keep it moving.
All right. Damn.
Hold on a second.
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another. Oh, if only Lady
Yeah,
Tanya
okay.
would let me
Yeah.
to be firmly.
What was the attendant's name again?
I can
Which
hardly lift my
attendant?
arms.
Jot?
The curse, it's...
Jote,
You
yes.
just need some rest. I'll stay here with you. If you'd like, that is.
Jote with an RKO out of nowhere, all the way down from here down to down there.
Yeah, that's some big heights.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
I see that every report that comes my way makes it into the hands of both Lady Vivian and the Lawsmen. If
Thank you,
anyone can
Otto.
tell you what might be barreling down the mountain towards us, it would be that bear.
Okay. Let me just make a quick save. Oh, we're locked into the post-action debriefing. All right.
Surprised we don't have to fetch anything.
In a minute, I'm sure. Give it a second. BRB. All right.
And Viv.
What's up?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable
Imagine they
catastrophe?
replace her with a different
Not that
lady.
you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
Yeah, sure. It's not a crater.
Look
We
at
didn't
us. Bluer than a
scoop
pair of
the earth
buck
out.
It looks nice.
Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Yeah, we haven't been to that right part yet.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire.
Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
So keep killing
It would
those
seem
mountains.
Our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
And that doesn't sound too good, Vivian.
It's not like
A castle of sand.
but I'm trying to
Not
stop
their
it,
best
right?
flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Yeah, what actually happens to the throne? Are we going to talk about what actually politically is going to occur now? That the entire royal family is fucking...
Oh boy.
You know? No?
New open spot, I guess.
Okay, well, you know, it's a couple questions, not that important. Just some background details. Hoping to flesh them out.
Seems the hideaway is this.
Yeah, you know,
People are like, but do we
shit's
need
fucked.
a new emperor?
There's a storm coming soon. Will there be thunder?
Yeah, time to introduce the concept of a parliament. What do we, you know? Good luck. You want to watch a room full of old people's head explode? What do you mean, no king?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
So, I feel like the human threat has been defeated. The human evil is gone. And with that, a lot of my, like, sort of, like, righteous fury at fucking, you know, kind of, like, dwindles. Because you're like, okay, and now we gotta go kill that fucking Frieza thing. You know what I mean? Now we gotta go kill the alien that wants us all dead. Fine. But, like, with that, with the royal family in particular out of the crosshairs, I guess we, I've heard that there's a point this game enters where you phase out of Game of Thrones and you phase into Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And this seems like
this is the point.
Seems like the point.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up his
Right.
and her lot.
Bunch of monsters you gotta
Don't
kill.
forget Dalimil.
Oh,
Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
oh no.
When it rains.
You have to save the villages.
But we're not dealing with racism anymore, Reggie. Now you can just kill the big evil monsters, and it's a lot simpler to just be like, fuck all those things. Ew.
Which means there's only two
Hope they make
people
us
who
care about the monsters at some point.
It's like, oh, thank God, inhuman deities beyond my comprehension. For the love of God, this human racism shit was getting real dicey. It's getting hard. This I can understand.
Yeah.
Just stab the monster. Rawr, eat the bad guy, you know?
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
We can simplify things. Yeah, okay.
Back again?
It's not merely the men and women of Valistea who have been affected by the imbalance of the Aether. These blackened skies have cast a pall over all creatures of the realm.
And how could it not?
They are living beings just as we are. Alas, their instincts drive them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering in them only to madness
But
and
are
death.
we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts, and yet fear and bewilderment drive us to make war on our fellow men, and turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. If that's what it means to be human, Clive, I wonder if we're even worth saving at all.
I cannot claim.
To have been shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I've long known such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long-festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages
of greed and distrust. But if those in power pay heed to the whispers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
then.
That it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
Should I learn aught else, you will be the first to know.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just wanted to see something for a second. Clear here. Okay. So, when we zoom out now...
Oh. Pointing out where to go.
Things fall apart. Alright, stuff going on in Martha's Rest. And side quests still available. Yeah. Still available, not locked out. That's good. Cool. Okay. Well, enter Act 3?
I guess.
Whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Racism in shambles.
Go kill God, whatever. You know the deal. It's fine.
Used to it.
Can you believe that one session ago we were trying to find a passport?
And now we went to space.
And now we're flying through space.
Mm-hmm. And you have to come back.
Go
down.
find a piece of paper that says you can go from this side of this door to that side of the door. Space.
It would be cool if it was still the mission at this point.
What the fuck is like?
Yeah, where do we go from here?
I'm like, a passport. The fuck is a passport? I'm looking at the all right.